Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors of Marketing with Russ, Tried and True Coffee in Corvallis, Oregon, and the Alzheimer's Association. For more information on Tried and True Coffee and their amazing coffee at their 2 locations in Corvallis, go to triedandtruecoffee.co. And for more information on the Alzheimer's Association and how to give to this amazing group, go to alz.org and look in the comments for the Walk to End Alzheimer's giving link as well. Special thank you to Joyce Knopf also for underwriting the Alzheimer's Association ad. Ta-da! Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. I am so glad that you're all here today. I can't even tell you. It is going to be an amazing day, an amazing week. Are you ready? I am. You know, there's so many people that they just are bummed by Mondays. I am energized and excited for Mondays. Why? Because it's my first Marketing with Russ for the week. I get to see all you. I get to interact with my community, and it is an amazing opportunity for me. And I just thank you for the honor and the privilege to be part of this community. So if you would be so kind today as to let us know where you're watching from or listening from, remember that this is also broadcast on audio podcast after we do the live shows. It will sit on all the platforms, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube forever. You can go back and watch replays, but also it goes to your favorite audio podcast. So if you're driving along, if you missed part of it, you want to tune in on audio podcast, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, any of those, it is there and available for you. So just want to encourage you today to do that and check us out even on the audio as well. And I want to remind you, we're here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. on Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. And we're here for you, for this community, to add value, to just tell you about amazing people that connect. And that is what we're all about, connection, community building, because I am a firm believer that connection and community building is the foundation. Any good business, any good marketing plan, and absolutely any good life. You will be blessed by others when you connect, when you add value to other people. That's why we're here today, because, you know, my purpose or why in life is to inspire and encourage you to live a purpose-driven life of significance. And what does that mean? It means I want you to be a world changer, a difference maker. I want you to use the gifts that God has given you, the unique gifts that only you have, that God has given you to bless other people and just be a world changer. So today, that's what I'm all about. That's why we're here. And we're talking to DeeJae today, who's going to be on in just a few minutes. She is amazing. If you don't already know her, you're one of the few people in the world that aren't already connected with DeeJae. Be ready, because she's amazing. If you want to connect with me today, I want to remind you, you can just go to russedge.com. russedge.com, because I love to connect with you and I want to reach out. I want to add value to you and I want to be your friend. So russedge.com is the best place to go. You can learn all about me, everything I've got going on, and you can also connect directly and have a chat with me on Zoom, or go to any social media, learn all about the live streams, all about the things that I do in marketing coaching. If you are having troubles with your marketing in your small business, you don't have a marketing team, you don't have people to advise you, give me a call. Would love to help you out with that. Go to russhedge.com for that. And also for this show today, all my live streams, please subscribe on YouTube. It's so easy. Go to marketingwithruss.live, marketingwithruss.live. That will get you directly to my YouTube page. What do you get? You get notices on YouTube about upcoming events, number one. Number two, you get the entire library of all the amazing people that will help you connect and build community that I have been blessed to be friends with and interview. And DeeJae has been on before. And so you can go back and see her older episode. Also, if you can share today, hit that share button right now. Share it, share it, share it. Tag your friends. Let them know. Marketing with Russ is on. I see the comments are already blowing up, so I want you to get that out there. And please let them know that Deej is coming and she's going to be amazing and you don't want to miss it. So I think we got that. Last but not least, remember, behind me, there you go. Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose, my book. If you have not had the opportunity to pick up your copy, you can go to russhedge.com, or you can go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, your favorite online bookseller, wherever that is. So please grab your copy today. And I think we finally got it all in. Okay, good. So we're going to get DeeJae in the room, get this thing started. Here she comes. Woohoo! Hey, DeeJae.
Hey, hi.
How you
How
doing?
are you? I'm great. Happy Monday. What a great intro. It's a fantastic way to start the week with you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And it's a fantastic way to start the week with you. You are always smiling. You always are uplifting. And I really appreciate that. And this is a great way. You and I haven't been able to chat for a while. We got reconnected here recently because we'd both been busy. And I thought, you know what? I want to talk to DeeJae more. So I'm just going to bring her on the live stream, and then it gives us more time. So let's, before we jump into too much, why don't we just back up and let everybody know who is DeeJae and what are you up to?
Yes, thank you. So I'm so excited to be here. Really appreciate the invitation. You're right, it has been a while. And I saw the intro there with all those familiar faces. So incredible to even be part of that intro. I mean, Chris Stone, I see he's here. I saw you on the intro. Just so many. Russ Johns was on there. Even Annie, which I haven't talked to in so long. Nancy Barrows, a mutual friend, one my very first guest years ago when we connected. So it's just amazing to be still in it, grinding with everyone and just working so hard. Hi, Sonia. I'm from Florida too. So thank you for the support today. I've been working super hard on my business. A little bit of background about me was I worked in the space of mental health, disability, and trauma for over 20 years. And then I found live streaming where it really became an advocacy point for me. I saw, wow, the power in live streaming and how we can advocate for all these important issues and really support individuals that have different issues going on, that need support, that need to connect. And this was primarily through the pandemic when I found it about 3 years ago. Can you believe how fast time goes? And that's when I realized, well, we can still connect. There is a way to still be engaging, to be communicating, to be making friends, and it can be live, and we can really tackle these issues together and have people's voices be heard and supported.
Yeah. Well, you know, that is, well, you know, that is what is so amazing about live streaming. So it doesn't matter what industry you're in or what you're doing, it gives us an opportunity to connect with a community, with an audience where we can get a positive message out there. And, you know, it is an amazing thing today. You do not have to be a big studio to do all this. You can actually just be in your little home office like I am. You know, I have a home office that makes it easy, not a long commute in the morning to work. And so I like that. It makes life easier for me. But anyway, you know, I think that as far as live streaming, you and I were both in on it pretty early in the pandemic and all the things that were going on there. And so you've expanded all the things you're doing. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So, with that being said, and going into that, I've been able to really connect with professionals, clinicians, doctors, providers that work with those individuals, that population that I've always been passionate about, and really helping them from that marketing, digital marketing, getting a live stream for their business to get their services out there, to be able to connect with those clients that need the services, need assistance, can use a little bit of information. And I love live streaming because it's readily available. People can find shows, can find assistance, can connect with personalities that they may find enjoyable, and they have access to at least some sort of positive support. They have at least some assistance, or they can hear positive, encouraging words to not give up, keep going, you're not alone, all the things that we need to hear when we're going through darker times as we go into the lighter times. So it really is wonderful for me. I've been able to help with one-on-one production behind the scenes, which is something that I love, helping people get onto the camera and open those doors, those virtual doors, for people to connect with them and really realize the community you can build, the friendships you can build, and how you can really find other people with, gosh, dare I say, like-mindedness, but in the sense not as well, right? So just really connecting with all different kinds of people from different perspectives, opening up those conversations and having something that is healthy and something that can be educational, informative, but at the same time fun. We want to make it fun, especially when you're talking about those darker, deeper, heavier types of subjects.
Yeah, no, I agree with you because, actually it was funny because there's so many settings where we get way too serious with life. We
Mhm.
got to have some fun. And it was interesting because my daughter happens to be the full-time worship pastor at our church. They this Sunday got all the kids on the platform. They had a family day. Everybody was jumping around and just singing and having a great time and having fun, because sometimes church is a setting where everybody thinks you have to be so serious. And you know what? God really wants you to have fun. So we just were having a great time. Same thing with business. People in business get so serious and so consumed that they forget to have fun with their life. And I think you are so great, especially when it comes to these serious issues, because you've dealt with that. You've dealt with that in so many areas. And, all of us have that, right? All of us go through what is not the most fun and exciting times. I happen to be going through one of those right now where, things happen, right? And then I always say life happens and then we choose, because we get to choose what we do with what happens to us and where we go with it. I say choose positive. I say be uplifting like DeeJae. Have a big smile on your face. Keep moving forward. Have fun in spite of the issues, and realize, like you said, DeeJae, total mic drop on this comment. And that was, you're not alone. You've got support. There's other people going through issues just like you, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's why it's so important to talk about them. That's why it's so
Yeah.
important to share our stories. I
Yes.
love, for me, to hear other people's stories and then see that, wow, this sounds just like very similar to somebody else's story. And it's more common than you think. And so if we don't talk about it, if we shy away from sharing our difficulties or disabilities, or sharing what we're struggling with, then, and keep it bottled inside, that only puts more stress, then it makes us feel shame, and there's no need for that, especially when you're going through something that can be very traumatizing or very hurting you inside, hurting your dignity, hurting your not your profession, but your personality, just affecting you. You're not the same person that you normally were, you used to be. And we hear that so much when people are going through those things. So, anyways, for me, not to be negative, but it really is to be positive and to really just get people connected to other people, whether it's from peer to peer or professional to client, and just knowing and continuing to advocate for people's stories that need to connect with other people so they don't feel alone.
And that is so important, because a story is so, so important. I deal with that in marketing all the time. Your brand and your business and all that you're doing, there's a story behind that. there's a story behind all that you're doing. And so it's important to get that out there. And that is just like you said, DeeJae, another total gold nugget, total mic drop. And that is that people connect because there's shared challenges that people have in life. They're not alone. They can have that support from other people. And I think so often we feel like we're on an island out there. I think we feel like, nobody else is really going through what I'm going through. And I think that's so important to realize. There's people as you get the word out. And that's what's so great about live streaming, right? You get the word out to the community, you're getting good information out there, but you're also getting that support out there that people need to hear. So let's talk real quickly, and then we'll get back to just fun and whatever. And that is, let's talk real quickly about nuts and bolts of what you can do for people. So right now people are saying, okay, DeeJae, I hear what you're saying, but how does that really help me? I don't know what in the world I'm doing. Can you help me?
Yes, yes, yes. I would love to help anyone, especially that's really has a message, has that powerful story, has something that may be a little bit difficult for them to share, but they want to get out there. They want to create a live stream. They want to get their branding together. They need to get the intro, the outro. They want to figure out how to connect the mic and the microphone and maybe just create a little place so they can work and just do this, right? And open up these conversations, finding those guests. I'm going to be actually having another masterclass coming up on July, I think the 20th. It's the third Thursday. And we're going to be talking about guests and onboarding, finding guests, how to treat them, how to take care of them. Russ, you did a great job with me, by the way. You've taken care of me so wonderfully. So it's just that process, and then really having those conversations, making sure your guest is comfortable. So all the things that come in, a little bit of lighting, teaching them how to kind of set that up, making sure that they feel confident in what they're going to say and in the content and that actual show. So it could be anything. If you're a beginner, that's really who I like to talk to, especially if they're in that mental health field, if they're a coach, if they're someone that's really doing the helping, the healing work. Those are my favorite kinds of clients to have because I want to help them connect with other people through live streaming.
Right.
And so maybe they don't have time for it. And I can also help them with that. I can sit in the background, help them with the comments, help them guide them through the conversation, the technical difficulties that can be so overwhelming or scary for someone that's not really familiar with, oh no, my mic's not working or my camera. Right. So all the things.
Yeah, no, that's just it. Well, and what you're saying there is so important because people need sometimes that little helping hand, little comfort to know that they can do it. And really, let me just tell everybody out there, you can do it. You can do it. If you need a little help, people like DeeJae are there for you. I can help you. There's so many people that are there to give you a hand. And so I highly recommend you talk to DeeJae. And it is so important to, when you're in any kind of area, especially like mental health and things like that, where there's so many people that need that encouraging word, that need to know they're not alone and know where the support is, you can get that word out there. There's millions of people out here just waiting for you to connect with them. And you could, what I would suggest too, DeeJae, I don't know if this is how you do it, but just connect with people that DeeJae's connected with, right? She's an amazing person. And so she's got a lot of contacts in areas. And so that is where it really helps to, work with people that already got a great community and tie into their community. That's how you build, right, DeeJae?
Oh, yes, yes. I have a wonderful lady that's going to be a guest soon. And if anyone is interested in being a guest and they really want to share that type of story, please. I love to not only talk to the professionals or the clinicians or the coaches, but I also like to talk to those individuals that are also going through it. And anyone can check out my YouTube channel, Silver Fox Talks. It has a bunch of previous guests with those types of stories. So don't be shy. It really is important. And it really is to me. What I like to build my brand on is helping those and connecting those with the services that they need, as well as just getting them kickstarted, right? Getting that live stream show up, because you shouldn't be holding back. You shouldn't be letting those insecurities get you, because they will. And they have for me, but you just got to keep going. You can't let it stop. I know that the purpose is more important than the shallow, superficial stuff is, oh, how do I look? But it's really continuing on, even if it's hard. And I know that in itself can be hard for me. Sometimes the motivation's not there. Maybe sometimes, again, those insecurities creep out, or you're wondering, well, what are they going to think of me now? Or if I put my personal business out there. So, I mean, those are decisions that you got to make. But if you're ready, then connect with me. I would love to talk to you.
Well, and the beautiful thing is we'll talk about this more here shortly, but all of our connection information is in the in the comments, and also in the show notes. So you can click on that. It's clickable, go directly to DeeJae. It makes it super simple for you. And I know that this is also broadcasting on DeeJae's page, so many of you may already know. And this happens to be the information for her YouTube channel right there. You just need to get over there and get that great information. And, you were talking about people that are just getting going, DeeJae. And, we were there once, right? And people helped us. And it is an important thing to have that support and realize you've got somebody there in your corner helping you through this process so that you can get that out there. The message today is should not remain silent. You should be letting people know what you have to say, because you have a unique perspective on everything you're doing. And, I love also what you said, another huge mic drop, and that is helping people. I love our friend Russ Johns that always says he wants to help more people. And that is so true. I mean, you and I are in the helping people business too, and you are just doing a great job with that. So I just appreciate what you're all about and everything you're doing. So listen, so give us a little more insight about DeeJae, the person. So tell us just about what happy things you love to do in life. And are you a professional basketball player? Are you, on the side that we don't know about, or?
Oh, no, but I love to garden. You see my plant hanging. That's one of those mental health, personal things that when I just need to get away from the technology, I need to get away from the social media, I go outside, I hang out with my indoor plants, I talk to them, I love on them, I give them baths. So for me, it's just one of those things that I find it provides a lot of those things that I like to help others with. Just, finding that calmer side, that quiet time for myself to keep my own mental health healthy.
Well, and that is so important for everybody. Wouldn't you agree? We all have to have that quiet time. Every morning. You and I have talked about this before. My morning routine, getting up first thing, I have probably a couple hours of quiet time and doing different things. I journal, I do devotions, I walk and exercise and do all that kind of stuff to keep my mental health, because otherwise you start the day really behind when you don't give yourself time to get grounded where you are, have that peace in your own self. You got to take care of yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely not one for that hustle mentality. I'd rather go slow and steady and what feels right and what is going to keep me still moving forward. But it doesn't have to be, I don't have to be the hare in the race. I can be the tortoise, and that's okay. We can all be the tortoise. The tortoise wins the race.
Yeah, the key for you too is, and I agree with that, keep moving forward. So when you're having life challenges, no matter what's going on in your life, keep moving forward. If things are good, keep moving forward. If things are bad and you're struggling, keep moving forward. If you're having imposter syndrome and you feel like you can't do anything and you're lacking you're lacking motivation, just keep taking one step after the other forward, slowly but surely, right?
Yeah. And one thing else I also like to really emphasize normally is it only takes one person. Sometimes we think, yes, a community is fantastic to have. We all want the chat there, amplifying the conversation, and that always feels good. But even if you have that one person that is supportive, that will keep you moving forward. So it's always good to at least have someone that can understand, and you can kind of not, just share with what you're going through, that will give you the energy re-energize you to just take the next step forward. And yes, it can be just one step. The smallest step should be applauded, should be commended. And even from the past services, past work I've done, I've always realized that even just getting out of bed, that great job, you did it. You got out of bed today and you made it outside, or you made it to the next thing, to take a shower, to get breakfast in you, to open up your Bible, to do whatever it takes to keep moving forward so you can get to the next thing. And no step is too small. They're all valid. And again, since my focus is usually those individuals that really struggle with the simplest things in that form where it can be debilitating, I have to always just, acknowledge that.
Yeah. Well, and so many times people just freeze up out of fear and they feel like they can't move. But you know what? I want to tell you can. And DeeJae, that was a total mic drop. All that you're saying, you're very encouraging. You're really out there motivating me right now. And I love that. I'm ready to go. That's why this is a great way to start the week. So, hey, listen, the bummer about this is that we have to wrap things up now because we're drawing to a close. You and I are going to have to continue this conversation for sure. But in the meantime, if you can let everybody know your gold nugget of the day, what you want them really to remember from today, and also how they get in touch with you.
So for me, I'm all about empathy, and I just want everyone to be kind to each other. You never know what someone's going through behind closed doors and privacy. We all have our own things. We're not always very open about it, but just be kind. And, Russ Johns is such a kindness is cool, and it really, really is. And people can get in touch with me at silverfoxtalks.com. That's my website. You can also reach me on LinkedIn, which is my primary social media platform that I absolutely love to be on. And again, connect with me if you need some help with live streaming, if you want to get a show going, if you want to be a guest possibly, and you have a story to share, you're a coach, you've written a book. As long as it's within that area of advocating for something to help others, that's really what I'm looking for. And that's who I want to serve as well.
Ooh, me. I will have to jump on and say hi on your show when I get yes, there you go. No, listen, all of DeeJae, it is amazing to be connected with DeeJae. Just let me tell you, she's a great friend, a great advocate, and a wonderful person. There you go. Below her is all of her connection information, and you can easily click on that and get to her. So I just want to encourage you today to do that and to get connected. She talked about kindness, and our good friend Russ Johns, hashtag kindness is cool. She brought that up. Love that. Russ Johns is another great person to get in touch with. There's so many great people in the community, and I'm just so thankful that we're in community and that you're in my community, DeeJae. And thank you for your friendship. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Russ.
Yeah. So listen, I'm going to send you to the green room, wrap things up, hang tight for just a second, because we need to talk about a future date to chat some more when we can continue this conversation. But in the meantime, thanks so much. Have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Wow. You know what? I really miss chatting with DeeJae because she is a great, uplifting person. And I do want to remind you, it is easy to connect with her. All the information is there. And appreciate everybody jumping in even now and saying hi. Hey, Tim Sohn has joined the group, and Michael Holt and Amber and Inger and Daniel. I see so many people. I want to remind everybody that doesn't know, Inger has a community event coming up this morning also. So go to Inger Van Roy and you can see her in the comments. Hey, Jamie, we've been talking in the comments, but wanted to say hi to Sonia and Ken, everybody jumping in. I'm missing people, but whoever I am missing, please know that I appreciate each one of you. So with that, we're going to wrap things up for today. I want to remind you that we are here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. We're all about how amazing people connect, and I love to connect. Go to russhedge.com and connect with me today. Please subscribe to our YouTube, and you get all past content. Marketingwithruss.live is the way to do that. You can open a separate tab right now, connect and subscribe today, and please share this out. Remember, it doesn't matter whether you're watching live or on replay. You can still share it. You can still tag your friends. You can still tell them that DeeJae was here with amazing things to say. So want you to remember that today. And also, Tim, gotta love the goat. I don't have mine available. Here's a picture of it, though, Tim. My screaming goat. Can you see it? No, there you go. Screaming goat. There you go. I have mine hiding here somewhere. But yes, I appreciate you and appreciate each one of this. So I am going to wrap things up for today. And until we see you this coming Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Looking forward to that. I really am. Have a great day and a great life. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.